That would be a bad situation for everybody. If you got close to the knife and then I accidentally cut you. Hey there everyone, my name is Amelia Lowe and welcome to my show, Grownup-ish. This is the show where I teach all of you out there how to be an adult human being kind of person, and we're gonna hopefully make some things, learn about how to make those things. We're gonna be doing this together, and let's get started. Kitty, get on your life. Get on your life, cat. Alright. Yeah. So, for today's episode of Grownup-ish, we are going to be making Italian wedding soup, because what says grown up like committing to making a soup about marriage? Let's hope it works out. Now, first thing Jada says, because I got this from her, Jada says we need to mince garlic, so that's what we're gonna do. I already peeled it, because yeah. Let's see, do we have a clean knife? Let's try this door. Let's see if this one's clean. Ooh, this looks intimidating. Just kidding, okay, got it. That kind of stuff when it just gets smaller. Now you're gonna take your sad basil, because your grocery store doesn't have happy basil. You don't live near a Whole Foods. And so you're gonna take some basil leaves off of this. You don't really know what those dots on it, like all these like unhappy things on it. It gets dark. Yeah, zoom in on that. Yeah, that's good. See, we don't know what these really are. I don't know if that means that they're bad, or if it basically just means that you're cheap, but we're gonna use them anyway. Because we do what we want here on Grownup-ish. Because we as adults, and that means making your own decisions, however poor they may be. Oh yeah, by the way, we're making this all for like meatballs. Just saying, this is all going into our meatballs. I forgot to tell you that because, you know, I'm really just like surprises. So surprise! Cool! Let's get the meat in the mix. Now, for this she says you need 8 ounces of pork, ground pork. Is this the one? Yes, this is ground pork. And then 8 ounces of ground beef. Now, if you were not as informed as I was, I had to Google how much that meant, and that's really half a pound of each. So then together it makes a full, complete pound. Alright, let's do this meat. We're gonna get a big old ball. A big old ball that matches your curtains, and then you're gonna put meat in it. So this ought to be, oh, this is the part I hate. I have to touch the meat. Cats, I hear you. I don't know if you hear them, but my cats are causing mayhem in other rooms. I'll show you them later. Right now I'm busy. Mama's making meat. All right. Is that a jump in? I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. It feels like brains. Nope. Nope, I don't like it. Oh, I see the brown spots. I'm putting it in. Okay. We're gonna put in our minced garlic and our chopped up basil that Jada said we don't need, but I like anyway, because I don't think I've ever had too much basil. Look at how nice that is. That's a good thing. It's got colors. Alright, next on our agenda of things that need to go inside of this. An egg! Alright, I bought eggs. Because I usually don't own these. It's too much risk. And then I don't know when eggs go bad, and I'm too nervous to eat them, and so they inevitably go bad. And so then, yeah. Alright, so we do eggs. We do 1 egg for this. Woo! That was a nice, oh, thank you, egg. Okay, so you have your 1 egg in there. Then you're gonna take breadcrumbs, and you're gonna put that in there too. She said not to do that. She said to use a bread slice, but you do what you want anyway. So, you also don't know exactly how much. So, probably like a cup. A little less than a cup. My cameraman says a little less than a cup. So I'm gonna take a cup measure also kind of look like Playtech's toys from the Homemaker's edition. So I'm going to fill this cup, not all the way to the top, and then I'm going to pour it in. Oh, that seems like enough. And then you're going to go, Ah, that tickled my lip. Oh, no. Your breadcrumbs in there to kind of tie everything together, like marriage vows, because this is our tiny wedding soup that we're making. And then you're gonna take, what else? Oh! Sorry, we have fresh Parmesan. I'm so excited. So, you're gonna try and just coax your Parmesan cheese out of its protective casing so it can come into your belly. That's where you want the cheese to end up. But don't get rid of it, because you actually need this plastic wrapping. Put your cheese back in when you're done with it. Alright, you're gonna like skinny jeans. You gotta rip them off inside out. From here, you're gonna shred this stuff, cheese stuff, into it. I know where my grater is. I'm just pretending I don't. I'm getting signals from here. What? Now you're gonna take your sad grater. That isn't really your grater. I'm gonna do that. I don't even know how this works. No, it works the same. Oh, that's actually quite delightful. Okay, so you're gonna just make it work. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And yeah, I'm gonna do this with my good hand. Hey. This is familiar. Just kidding. Not! You're gonna do. You're gonna take it. You're gonna shred it. This is actually working probably a lot better than my grater that I have. Oh, now we add the things that I feel like adding that Jada also says you don't need, but I like them. So you're gonna find your Supreme Tradition garlic powder that says I'm wildly underpriced. And onion powder, because that also is a thing that we can't have enough of apparently. Okay, from here you need salt and pepper. You just bought pepper because we just ran out. And you're gonna crack this open. And you're gonna crack it all over. This is also not sexual. Cooking in no way is sexual. Shake it off, shake it off. Play's gonna play, and the haters gonna hey. You're so concealed by cheese, I can't tell that you're gross. I really put a lot of freaking cheese in this. Alright. Bonsai. Oh, there's egg! I forgot there's egg in this. It gets grosser as it goes on, like a bad relationship. You just don't want to deal with it, so you turn your face away in shame. Oh! I touched egg. I don't like it. I touched the egg, I see it. Somehow when you do this with like cookie batter, it doesn't feel gross, even though it's still raw egg and stuff. Now we've come to the portion where we make them into cute little adorable 1-inch diameter meatballs that will go into soup. I'm gonna wash my hands so I can grab my cookie tray, even though then I will immediately get gross hands again. That's what cooking's all about, folks. Dirtying as many dishes as you can, as well as your own hands, so you can wash them repeatedly on camera. Hopefully there are no dead bugs on it. That happened last time. That was unpleasant. Welcome to New York, people. So, now we're... Counter space, I don't have it! Yeah! You don't want to smush it. You want to gently roll your balls without smushing them, and you want to get rid of all the cracks that you see, because crack kills meatballs. Because then they fall apart when you try and cook them. Crack! Oh, it's really difficult to break an addiction like crack, but you know, it just takes like gentle understanding. Let's do this. That seems like a thing. Where? Meatballs, meatballs. balls of meat. That's salmonella, don't do it, that's wrong. Stay in school, kids. Learn not to eat raw meat.
Ooh. Ah. Look at how horrible they look. Everyone's in alignment. This is what Food Network does. Focus on the meat. Ooh.
I want you to know I'm balancing my camera on top of my fridge. You take your huge pot, because I think this is the biggest one I have. Hopefully your chicken broth is going to fit into this. Yeah. Oh god, it's awful. I feel like I'm throwing up. Low sodium, you're gonna fill your up. Alright, you turn the ish up to high. You're gonna cover it so it boils faster. So that took a while. From here, we are going to add our army of meatballs into this boiling pot of smelly chicken juice. It makes me nervous to just like, oh, that's good thing I'm doing this one at a time and not gonna burn myself on any of these. I feel like I'm like, go to your death! So what you missed out on, because my card got full and so I had to upload some of my videos, actually all of them, to my computer, was me adding in this lovely baby spinach. We turned down the heat a bit, so then that way it's to medium high. You're gonna let this simmer till your leafy greens are nice and tender and until your meat cooks through, because obviously we don't want to eat raw meat. You're gonna get 2 more eggs and your Parmesan from earlier, your Parmesan. So you're gonna whisk this together with your spoon, and then you're gonna take your Parmesan cheese and you're gonna shred it into this egg mixture. You slowly stir your soup in a circle, as opposed to like just being like, stir it in a circle, and then slowly pour in your eggy mixture. And slowly, so that way it's cooking. Oh, it's a thing, I see. Okay, I see you, Jada. Now I'm using orzo pasta, because this seemed like a good one. I'm gonna put the whole box in, because, you know, I want this.
Check it out, guys. It looks absolutely incredible. This is what it's gonna look like. Look, it's even cooking. Oh, 3D! It's coming at you. Oh my god. How crazy was that?
And now it's done. So, things you didn't see, I added a little bit more salt and pepper and some dried basil to the broth to just like give it a little bit more spice. And yeah, the orzo noodles turned out good. I like mine a little bit more on the al dente side, so I like how it's just cooking my own food. Alright, so now we're just gonna pour ourselves a nice, big, heaping IKEA bowl of our soup. It looks really great. I'm super excited, actually.
Oh my damn.
Alright, let's take a bite. Don't burn your hands. Oh my god. That is so freaking good. Oh man. It is so delicious.
Thank you so much for tuning in for this first episode of Grownup-ish. Next week we'll be tackling another grown-up task. If you would like to leave me any suggestions on what I should do, feel free to comment down below. Also feel free to like this video if you thought it was entertaining or if you thought the recipe was good. Also subscribe to my channel. I put new videos out every Tuesday and whatever day of the week this goes up. So we'll figure that out together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.